I bought a bunch of meme coins, so well, you don't have to. So recently, I mean, this whole explosion happened where Pepe grew to a $1 billion coin, and people are wondering, is meme coin the next big thing in crypto? What is it like to own a meme coin? And the way I did it is that I asked people on Twitter. So basically, it's you guys on Twitter. What meme coin should I buy? And there were a lot of replies. What I did is I took the opportunity to just see which was the most frequent one in every one of these tweets, and then I started buying them up. The only coin I didn't buy is Gensler because I hate that guy and I don't want that guy in my freaking wallet. So yeah, sorry to all you Gensler holders. That was one line I wouldn't cross. So, anyways, I documented the entire journey. I have entry price, exit price. Am I making it up now or not? Now, before we start, obviously this is not financial advice. Meme coins are exactly what they sound like. They're just for memes. They're for fun. Now, first of all, let's start off with why this meme craze is happening in the first place. Sure, it's also fun to trade pictures, but is there a fundamental reason why? And I do believe so. I actually feel like people are tired of coins with good technology because those usually end up with very bad VC venture capitals just investing and then dumping on the general public. So as a result, when people buy coins with really good tech and really fun, solid fundamentals, great team, great tech, doing something absolutely cool, they end up being dumped on because the VCs get unlocked. They bought the coins at a cheaper price and they just dump it on the market, destroying that community. And I think it's a situation where people right now they're just like fed up with it. So they're thinking, you know what? Why don't we trade coins that are 95% fully unlocked, no VC backing, no dumpamentals? Yeah. Why not? So I see that as a frustration in the market, which is why it's actually worth studying meme coins right now because it tells you a lot about the market psychology of what's going on. And it's good to study the auto virality, the auto sharing aspect of meme coins. And I think that there's a lot of people that can learn a lot from this. All right, so let's start off with the first coin on the list, which is Dino. So I got this on the weekend. I just thought, oh my god, it's a picture of a dinosaur. Okay, whatever. I'll buy something just to get my hands wet on this. So Dino, because it was during this weekend and that was during the whole craze, I got in at quite a high price. So this was around 10 cents for my entry price, and currently it's sitting at 7 cents. So that one's not doing super well. Although I would say the reason why I bought it was I was kind of looking for it to get on more exchanges and for the community to grow that way. It had a huge trading volume when it was all happening and blowing up on that weekend. So I felt like this could be the next Pepe. And I'm still holding on to it, but I do feel like, these crazy runs, you know, crazy runs are crazy runs. You got to be careful about them. So that's that. Next one is four. Oh, this one was such an interesting entry as well into everything. So four I found on Twitter, and it was one of those things that when I found it, I was roughly around here. So it's right before this, God candle that appeared. And I learned so much from the community and this coin, and it tells you so much. So what was happening there was this for me was in the afternoon, so around 4 p.m., 5 p.m., which just like super early in the US, so probably at 4 a.m., 5 a.m. is, time is reversed. So when this launched, it was kind of launched in the night when it came to American time, and the Asians were kind of like heating up and talking about this coin being shared in various groups. So, anyways, I thought, okay, why not go check it out? And they were advertising that Kobe invested. There were people who bought in early, and the chat was just crazy. The prevalent theory. I can't speak tonight, but the prevalent theory was that when the Americans wake up, they'll go crazy for this coin. So there was a lot of hope and a lot of we feel like we know more sort of mentality on that chat. So guess what, right? So it did explode. So as it got closer and closer to Americans waking up, quote unquote, prices went up. But when the Americans woke up, so this would be around 7 a.m. New York time, right? So when the Americans woke up, obviously that became the peak because that sell signal was when Americans wake up, right? So everyone was thinking, oh, we should sell on them and they're going to buy more. But it turns out, yeah, Americans aren't that stupid, right? Now, before we continue, let's have a quick word from our sponsor, Bybit. Bybit is a top cryptocurrency exchange, and now they are listing new coins the fastest with the most volume, which is pretty insane if you want to get in on all that crypto action. If you do want to join the Bybit exchange, there is a limited time offer, which is 50 free US dollars if you do the first KYC and you load more than $100 into the exchange. If you're interested, sign up with the link down below and you'll automatically get in this offer. Remember, it's only for the first 100 people to do so, so what are you waiting for? This is a classic case of buy the rumor, sell the news, right? There was an objective that people were looking up and hyping up towards, but when that happened, boom, like that was the end of the road, right? So this faced a massive sell-off. And luckily for me that day, I was just like, I'm experimenting with all these meme coins. I was so tempted to sell that night, but I didn't. I just want to see how it would ride out. And it turns out that Ford did survive the night for me. So I'm standing at around a 32% gain at this current point. But I definitely learned a lot when it came to the community's expectations and how savage people can dump when the certain times or whatever they're looking forward to happens. That was a great educational experience. Next up, we have the God coin Pepe. Pepe number one. Man, Pepe is such a crazy ass story, and obviously it's a coin that started all of this. It's got the highest fully diluted value of $820 million. I mean, it's ridiculous how that is going. So I mean, it needs no real introduction. Now, my Pepe story is a little bit more different from everyone else, I would say, because when, at first I was thinking I shouldn't get into meme coins, all right? Like everyone else here, I thought, I'm going to stick to my guns, stick to the tech. But when things really did get triggered, I saw this insane volume, I started trading it. And since I was late already, I thought my strategy here was not to be a hodler, but to be an intense trader. So I actually traded 1,000 Pepe derivatives on Bybit. So the way it works is that it's just 1,000 Pepe. All right, so that's why the prices are 1,000x more than everyone else. But it allowed you to have 10x leverage and allowed me to enter positions in and out very quickly. Now, I can say this was an insane ride for me. I think at the end, my adventure was net neutral. Just because of how fast things went, I struck lucky a few times, especially with the Binance listing when things appeared to move up. I actually managed to long Pepe, but the problem with leverage longs is that if, say, for example, I was using 10x leverage, so if the price moved up 10%, I would double. But if it moved down 10%, I'll lose the entire stash. So what I was doing was I was using isolated longs, and I felt that was the right strategy for me because I was just trading this on a minute basis. But for me, it was an educational experience. I used isolated margins. I did get liquidated multiple times just because it just would suddenly dip or suddenly go up. But then, of course, the profits were ridiculous when it's 10x and the prices moved up 20, 30, 40%, right? So it kind of evened out in the end. But I felt like it was just too intense in terms of trading. And it just wasn't for me. So anyway, so the end up consequence is that I put an entry price of today, and we just want to monitor what's happening with Pepe. All right, the next one is Ben. Oh my god. I mean, I think this needs it's apparently a coin for people called Ben. This is where it's at, and yeah, apparently from afternoon to now it's up 91%. So next one, we have Mon. This is a popular choice. I saw this endlessly when I asked you guys, what you guys want. There were just like a bunch of people saying Mon, 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 nonstop. Yeah. So got into that one. Relatively quick entry, but it's up around 21%. Why not? Before we continue with this video, I'd like to draw your attention to the Crypto Squad. So this is a video channel that I'm incubating, and it provides a lot of unique, fast updates on what's happening in crypto. So say for example, we have airdrop alerts for the latest airdrops that you should be paying attention to. We also have the China's Who's Who series, which naturally covers basically the who's who's of crypto in China. There's also a lot of dirt on there. I think that's what Natalie's interested in. So make sure you check out the Crypto Squad channel. The next one we have on my list is this one's stupid. Fuck Pepe. All right. It's literally called Fuck Pepe. It's for people who didn't get into Pepe and then they said, fuck Pepe and let's make a coin for that. This is, yeah. I mean, I put $500 in there. It's down. So I don't know, man. I like it. So fuck Pepe. Fuck Pepe. Next one we got Lotus. Lotus was interesting. Lotus apparently dumped today. This was actually quite interesting because all the DeFi guys were super interested in it because it played around with how the Arbitrum pools on Trader Joe worked. And people were looking at it as a novel way to buy into a coin because it kind of organized itself in kind of almost like these mini tranches and it increased itself by 1% each time people bought more of it. So um, that was about it. I almost view it as like it's got interesting coin dynamics, but it's just not as memeable. So, it doesn't invoke emotion, right? It's like it's not like fuck Pepe. So next up, we have Jeff. My name Jeff, but also Jeff lose money. Also, my name Jeff, so I bought some Jeff, and it turned out didn't do so good right now. Market's not so good for Jeff players out there. Lastly, we got Bob. Right, Bob was interesting because Bob actually has a Twitter bot, and the Twitter bot would reply to people like Bob would. Apparently, that's yeah, that's Bob for you, apparently. But yeah, so far so good actually. It's up 13%. So yeah, people like Bob. People don't like Jeff. And lastly, of course, we got Wojak. Anyways, it's green. It's also green. So I thought, why not? Why not get the green coin? So what's the conclusion so far? So far, I spent a total of $8,000 buying all these weird meme coins. And right now, I'm currently at $8,737 in terms of value. So I'm actually up $700 if you don't count the trading fees. I do have to say trading fees are pretty expensive. A lot of these coins are on Ethereum, and I bought them just using ETH. So yeah, I guess if you have an exchange, so yet again, quick Bybit show. If it's on Bybit or any other exchange, then buying on an exchange wouldn't cost you ridiculous fees. But if you're buying them on Ethereum chain, yes, it would, because every transaction will cost you around $30 to $40 at this current point for gas prices. So that was not counted in this one. So far, what I want to do is I want to update you guys how this adventure. If you find this content interesting, obviously, please do click the like button to this video. It actually does help the YouTube algorithm. And of course, I'm leaving room here. So my objective was really to buy $10,000 worth of these meme coins. So yeah, I have spaces for 2 or even more coins up here. So if you guys are interested in particular coins and I should look into or buy them, then yeah, sure, leave a comment down below into this video and I'll just pile this on the list. And then we'll kind of view them, a few weeks down the road to see if they go up or down and if, this whole meme thing is, has its legs. I definitely do believe that memes are its response to just how the VC scene has just dominated all the coins with good tech. In which case, if that is the case, I do think meme coins will be around for a bit longer because I don't see VCs being less savage in the next few months. So we're really going to see what happens. The simplest way to put it is I don't feel like I can change the flow of the river. People want to meme when they want to meme. So I don't think it's my place to fight that. But I think it is my place to speak up against just really badly designed tokenomics, and hopefully in the future we'll have coins with good tech that we can stand behind. But until then, I guess it's all about meme coins in this craze. So anyways, guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope it was informative. I hope it was not too stupid. But whatever it is, leave a comment down below. I'll see you next one.